Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to this week's edition of New Makeup Sunday. So first and foremost, I hope you're all doing well and your families are okay. So far, we're doing fine. Our family members who were sick have now recovered, thank God. So everything is going all right. We're just kind of hanging in there, but I really hope that all of you are doing okay as well. So today's video is super exciting because I have some brand new products to share with you from Sigma. I have the new Cor de Rosa palette. I also have a new collection from Nabla, which is so super gorgeous. I got my beauty pie order in the mail, so really excited about that one. Zoeva has a new addition to the Authentic Skin line, which you guys know I love that foundation and concealer, so super exciting stuff. Don't forget to stay tuned to the end of the video as well so that you can see how I felt about some of the products that I got a chance to try out this week. So why don't we go ahead and jump right in and get started, and I'll meet you back here at the end.
Good morning, guys. It's Tuesday, so I'm in my dining room, and the reason is because what I've been doing is bringing all the mail in here before I have a chance to clean it off, because I don't want to put it on my kitchen counter like I used to, just in case there could be potentially any germs lurking on it. And our dining room is a place that we don't really use except when we have company, which we're not having anytime soon. So I figured it'd be safe to just bring everything in here before I, take it in and wash everything off. So I have a package from Nabla and also a package from Colleen Rothschild, actually two of them. I placed an order for their new hair kit, and then they actually sent me one in PR, and they arrived on the same day. So they had sent me the shampoo over the weekend, just the shampoo by itself, so I assumed I was not getting this kit, and then I placed an order for it, and they ended up sending it anyway. So I figured we could open all this stuff up and check it out. Alright, so first let's take a look at this Cutie collection. I am so excited that they came out with new Cutie palettes because I loved the original two. I thought they were so pretty, and the formula, of course, as always, is amazing. So this one, it's actually three separate collections. We have the Platinum palette, and it comes with a matching lipstick and, not matching, but coordinating, and also these multi-use pencils that can be used either as cream eyeshadow or as a liner. And these actually, they are going to be hitting the Ulta website on the 16th. So you'll be able to purchase them from Ulta, which is awesome because sometimes Ulta is behind with new Nabla releases, and they're going to be sold separately. So even though they sent them in little sets, I think it was just to show everybody which colors can coordinate with which palette, but they are all sold individually. And then we have, which one is this? This one's called Metropolitan. I love the packaging of these palettes too. I think it's so beautiful. And oh my gosh, this one is so pretty. This one's called Wild Berry. So why don't we go ahead and I'm going to open all these up, and then I can bring them up to my makeup room once they're out of the packaging, and we'll do some swatches. All right, so I took everything out of its packaging. So I'll just show you quickly close up what everything looks like. So this is the Platinum one, and here's a look at the inside. I think it looks so stunning. And then we have the lipstick and the crayon that go with it. So here's a look at the crayon. It's a really pretty nude shade. And this one is called Arrow Number 1. So it doesn't correspond to the palette itself, but the lipstick is also called Platinum. So I feel like that's at least easier to know which one pairs with what. And this color looks so beautiful as well. This collection is definitely right up my alley. And then we have number 4, which is Metropolitan, and here's a look at this one. This one looks so beautiful as well. It's almost like a cross between the first two Cutie palettes. If you remember, one of those was like a coral type of vibe, which had a shade very similar to this, and then the other one was more neutral. And then here's the eye crayon that goes with that one, and this is Arrow Number 2, it's called. So that's just a really pretty kind of chocolatey brown. And then the lipstick is also called Metropolitan. This is a gorgeous pinky nude. I really love this lipstick color too. And then we have Wild Berry. I just love the packaging of this one so much. It just makes me think of summer. And here's the shades. This one looks so gorgeous as well. And then the crayon for that one is called Arrow Number 3. It's kind of like a deep burgundy color. And then here's the lipstick that goes with it. I think these are just going to pair so beautifully with that palette. All right, so let's go ahead and get into some swatches, and I'll start first with the Platinum collection. I guess I'll just swatch each collection together, and that way you can see how the eyeshadows pair with the lipstick and the eye crayon. All right, so next up, I went ahead and opened up the Colleen Rothschild hair kit. So this is a cute little travel set, and if this is good and I like it, I'm so glad actually that I have another one now because I can always take that on trips if we end up going anywhere this summer. But I definitely want to try this out and see if it warrants buying full sizes. And she just came out with a shampoo. It's called the Quench and Shine Restorative Shampoo. Before that, she only had the hair serum and the mask. And I do have the full-size bottle of the shampoo that she sent last week upstairs, and I wanted to order this kit before I even talked about that shampoo on my channel because I just wanted to try the full line. It's kind of hard to tell like what a shampoo is doing, especially if you use conditioner afterwards. So I wanted to be able to try hers out with the shampoo and see what it did. So that's why I ordered this kit. I didn't want to jump on the full sizes of either one of these yet until I knew that I liked them. So anyway, this shampoo has the most beautiful scent. If you like warm, kind of rich, comforting scents, I think you're really going to like it. It's not one of those like floral or fruity kind of shampoos. It's like a heavier scent. And what it actually reminds me of is this candle right here. This is actually no longer made, but I don't burn it very often because I love it so much and I've been wanting to keep it. It's from Glade. It's called Tempted, and it's sort of a dupe for the Diptyque Amber candle, which is really expensive. It just smells so good. So on this, it says that it has patchouli, amber, bergamot, and spice. And I love amber scents. It's one of my favorite scents in the world. And this hair stuff smells exactly like that. So I was super excited. It may not be for everybody. It's a little bit more, like I said, a little heavy, a little bit spicy, but I think it's amazing. And even just using this shampoo in my hair and then a different conditioner, I could still smell the shampoo afterwards, like after I dried my hair and everything. So I'm super excited to use all of the products. So let's just see what the information card has. The set is $42. You also get this really nice wide tooth comb with it as well, and then a little travel bag. And the products have argan and moringa oils, cottonseed and hibiscus oils to strengthen your ends, cupuaçu and bakuri butters, which quenches thirsty strands, and then biotin and niacinamide for strength. So I know it's kind of hard to demo hair products or open them up, like I can't swatch them or anything for you guys, but I will definitely be trying them this week, and I will let you know my thoughts at the end of the video. Hey guys, it's Wednesday afternoon and I just got another order from Beauty Pie. So if you missed my original video on that, definitely go and check it out because the way that it works is a little bit complicated and I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time talking about it here in this video. So I'll link that video up above in case you want to go check that out. But basically, Beauty Pie is a subscription that you sign up for and it costs a certain amount per month. There's different levels. And then with that subscription, you get access to products that are super inexpensive, but yet really high quality and made in the same labs as a lot of high-end makeup brands. So they have skincare, they have body care, they have hair care, makeup. So I got some makeup. I also got a couple of skincare products. So let's just start with those really quick because I'm just going to sort of glaze over them. So this is the Super Drops and it's called the Flash Facelift with Matrixyl, hyaluronic acid, and anti-aging bio-nymph peptides. So it says that it has 2.5% pro-lift tripeptide that helps to visibly firm and fill, plump and tone. It also has 0.5% natural plant cell tripeptides, which is a powerful antioxidant that boosts visible firmness, and 3% matrixyl morphomics, I have no idea what that word is, a state-of-the-art anti-wrinkle tripeptide. And so let me just quickly show you the ingredient list, which is right down here on the bottom. And I'll just show you the bottle and the texture of the product a little bit. So here's the bottle, really nice glass bottle, really nice and heavy. And then it looks like it's very watery. So it's, as far as the serum goes, it's super light. It's almost bordering on like an essence or a toner. So I have a feeling this is going to just sink in really quickly. It doesn't seem to have any kind of scent to it whatsoever, which is great. So yeah, it's just making my skin feel super silky and smooth. It has a lot of slip to it as well.
The next thing I got are their super active capsules. I've heard so much about these. These are essential ceramides, and ceramides are basically that fatty layer that's in your skin, and people who have really dry skin tend to not have that lipid barrier intact. So this is basically adding that back in, and it says that, yeah, it supports the natural barrier of the skin and boosts natural production of fatty acids and essential ceramides that are depleted by aging, pollution, sun exposure, exfoliation, and face washing. So here's a quick look at the ingredient list on the bottom of the box. And then here's the jar, and they just have these little capsules that you basically just twist open, and it's one use. So I actually really like that a lot. I think you get 30 of them in here, which is probably like a month's worth of use. Let me just double check. No, 60. So it's a month's worth if you use it both day and night. My feeling is I'll probably just use this once per day at night, so it'll last me for 2 months for the jar. And then the last skincare product I got is also from the Japan Fusion line. I really enjoyed the products that I got a few weeks ago from that line. I got the cleanser and the toner and then a serum. So I wanted to get the Supreme Cream, which is the last step. And this says it's a re-energizing deep moisture lock with antioxidant vitamin C and great polyphenols. So it says that it delivers moisture and firmness, visibly re-energizes the complexion, and reduces the appearance of lines and wrinkles through deep hydration and skin surface nourishing. It also has Jabara extract, which is an antioxidant harvested from the Japanese citrus fruit, rich in vitamin C and polyphenols, and helps inhibit the appearance of pigmented spots. And then this last ingredient, I have no idea how to say that, Delamith. It's an extract from the peels of the Delaware grape, proven to help soothe the skin and counteract free radical damage with excellent antioxidant activity. So again, if you want to pause the video and check out the ingredient list, you can definitely do that. All right, and then here's a look at the jar. Really sleek and very heavy again. I love their packaging. It's so luxurious. And then here's a look at the cream. So it has a really thick texture, but it almost is a little bit gel-like, which I really like a lot. And it just feels so comforting and cushiony on my dry skin. It feels amazing. So I'm really, really happy with all the skincare that I've gotten from this brand so far. And if you didn't know, if you didn't watch my previous video, this brand was created by Marcia Kilgore, who owns the brands Bliss and also Soap and Glory. So they definitely know their skincare and also the makeup as well. So this feels absolutely amazing. And my skin feels like velvet. So yeah, definitely cannot wait to play with these. All right, and then next up, I got some makeup. I got the Everyday Great Skin Foundation. This is made in Italy for Beauty Pie. It says that it has subtle sculpting, featherweight, and photo perfect. So I got the shade Vanilla. I have no idea how this is going to match me, but the description sounded like it probably would be okay. And this one also comes in a beautiful glass bottle. So let's just test this out. Looks like it might be a little dark for me, but hopefully I can make it work. And let's see. It's probably like a medium weight foundation. It's not like a thin like a serum, but it's also not a super thick, heavy foundation either. But it seems to be giving great coverage. It also seems to be sinking in very quickly. I also just put moisturizer on this hand, so the fact that it's sinking in that fast, even over moisturizer, makes me a little bit concerned that it might be more of a dry finish. I'm hoping that it's not, at least for heading into summer. So hopefully my face isn't as dry as it was in the wintertime. But that being said, I think that the finish looks incredibly natural. I think it does give really nice coverage, but it looks really skin-like, at least on my hand. So I'm very excited to test this one out and see what it's like. I think this is like the perfect amount of coverage that I usually like. I don't like something too heavy or too light. I think it's just that perfect happy medium. I also got 2 more of the Wondercolor Cream Shadow Sticks. I got these in my last video and really enjoyed them. They're only like $5 with your membership, and they're basically comparable to the Laura Mercier Caviar Sticks, which are fantastic and super long lasting. I find that these work just as well and last just as long on me, which is awesome. So I got the shade that I was really wanting last time. They got it back in stock, and it's called Wild Violet. And then I also got a matte shade called Pink Velvet. So the Wild Violet one is a shimmer shade. And I was hoping that maybe it's a dupe for the Laura Mercier Orchid Caviar Stick, which I have. So actually, let me go grab that and we can do a quick comparison. All right, so here's just a quick comparison of the packaging. The Beauty Pie one actually feels a little bit more high-end. It feels heavier than the Laura Mercier one does, which actually surprises me. But I think this one, just based on these colors on the bottom, it's going to be a little bit different. The Laura Mercier one is a lot more purple. This is just such a beautiful shade, though. It's one of my favorites. Just kind of like a one-and-done eye look. And then here's Wild Violet. Yeah, this is not going to be quite the same, but actually I love this shade too. It's kind of like a taupey brown, but it has a lot of like pink behind it. That is so beautiful. So definitely can't wait to try out this shade. And then the matte one I like because usually what I'll do is I'll put these matte shadow sticks in my crease and then blend it out with a brush and just use that as a transition color. And actually I think this one is going to pair beautifully with the one that I just got, or the Orchid one actually. So this is going to be a great crease color. And then the last two things I got are a mascara and a mascara primer. So this is the Uber Volume Fiber Lash Building Mascara. It says it's thickening, lengthening, and strengthening. And then the False Lash Mascara, or Flash False Lash Mascara. So let's open these up and just quickly look at them. Hopefully I'll be able to let you guys know at the end of the video if I've tried these yet and what I thought of them. Okay, so I'm guessing the lash primer is just like most lash primers. It's probably white. Yep. And I think it's supposed to have like little fibers that attach to your lashes and make them look a little bit longer. And the mascara, this one looked like it had kind of an interesting brush. It's really small from what I remember online. Yeah, so look at how tiny this brush is. At first that kind of like put me off, but then I thought, you know what, maybe a small brush would be really easy to work with and get right up close to the lash line. So I'm actually really excited to try this one out and see what it's like. It had decent reviews. I feel like none of their mascaras on the site had amazing reviews, but this one I think had the best out of all of them. So very curious to try this one out. And also, I picked up a few things from Amazon. A few of you guys had recommended this to me for my hands, gloves in a bottle. I actually tried this years and years ago. My mom got it for me back when I was in my 20s, and I remember really liking it a lot. So I wanted to try this again. It's a shielding lotion. So I think the point of this is that it's supposed to last through a few hand washings. It says it's a shielding lotion that bonds with the outer layer of skin cells to create an invisible shield. This now enhanced outer layer of skin is far more effective at keeping out irritants and toxins that strip out natural moisture while helping to retain the natural oils and moisture needed to resolve dry, cracked, or irritated skin. So I thought that sounded really good, and I remember liking it. And also I got one of my favorite products of all time, the Camille Beckman Glycerin Hand Therapy. This stuff is fantastic. I haven't talked about it on my channel in a while, but it's something that I continue to repurchase because it's just one of my favorite hand creams, and I actually like this tub because I use it on my body as well. And this Tuscan Honey scent is amazing. It's like this really creamy, warm kind of scent. It's just like so cozy, and it's light too, so it's nothing super overpowering. I already tried this last night on my hands, and I just love it. It's like the most luxurious hand cream, and when I woke up in the morning, my hands just looked like 1,000 times better. Oh my gosh, and it smells absolutely amazing. I stumbled upon this by accident when we were on vacation in Pennsylvania. The hotel we were staying at had it in the gift shop, and I just put a little bit on like one of the testers and just fell in love with both the scent and also how it made my hands look. It just is like one of the most moisturizing hand creams ever. So anyway, just wanted to share those quickly with you guys. Hey guys, it's Friday. I just got a package from Zoeva last night. It was left on the doorstep and I didn't see it until I was going to bed. So I figured I'd open this up for you this morning and check this out. So this is a new finishing powder from their Authentic Skin line. And you guys know I love their Authentic Skin foundation. It's one of my absolute favorites. The concealer is amazing too. So this one, it looks like it comes in 6 different shades. You have from very fair all the way to deeper skin tones. And it says it's going to be launching on the 20th on ZoevaCosmetics.com and also Zoeva retailers, so hopefully that means Ulta as well, and each one is $26 US, and it says that they are silky smooth to the touch. This loose powder effortlessly melts into your skin, brightens and sets the makeup to last all day. Its extra fine, weightless formula glides evenly and blends smoothly as it absorbs oil, minimizes shine, and leaves a translucent, soft matte finish. It's also infused with energizing gemstones like tourmaline, quartz, and amethyst powders to revitalize the skin to look radiant. And then it also has a specially designed lid that locks with the interior mesh to prevent spills. So that's great if you travel a lot as well. So, I mean, I'm not a huge powder fan, but I love the Authentic Skin line so much. I'm hoping that I'm going to like this too. So they sent me the 3 lightest shades. We have Dazzling, Remarkable, and Outstanding. 2 of them are for more fair to light skin tones, and then I think the 3rd one is for medium skin tones. So I'm just super excited because I love the Authentic Skin line so much. I'm hoping that now there's finally a powder that I can actually wear that doesn't look dry on my skin. So here's a look at the packaging. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Very, very nice. And then let's check out this lock on the inside. All right, so this is actually the lightest shade. It definitely has more of like a pink tone to it. And let's see, this is like the mesh right here. And I guess this is supposed to be the locking mechanism that kind of sits down in the mesh. That's actually really cool. So there's just like a screen right here. This feels so soft. Holy cow. All right. Let's try it out. Yeah, it feels completely weightless on the skin. I can't even see that at all once it blends in. Feels really amazing. All right, so that shade was called Dazzling, which was for very fair to light skin and ideal for brightening. And this next one is called Outstanding, and it says it's for light to medium skin tones and also ideal for brightening. So that one had more of a pink color to it. This one looks like it has more yellow. Yeah, so this basically, I could use either one of these, and I think either one would be great for brightening like in different ways. So let's just check this out. I'm sorry if you hear noise. My son is jumping around. So there's that one. Yeah, I mean, as soon as it touches your skin, it just turns from a powder into just completely melting right in. I actually used a little bit more that time, but even still, like, I don't see any kind of powdery residue at all. It just looks really smooth. And again, it has that just slight bit of glow where it catches the light. So it's not going to look like powdery or dusty or dry. So this next one is called Remarkable, and this one says it's for medium to tan skin. It actually doesn't look super dark for me, so I might still be able to get away with it. Let me just put it like over here maybe. Yeah, so I mean, even that's actually closer to what my actual skin tone is, while these were more on the light side, like more for brightening. This one just looks like it just kind of blends right in seamlessly. You can't even see it at all. So anyway, guys, let me just quickly show you the brush that it comes with as well. Or it doesn't come with it, but it's the one that they suggest. They say to pair it with the 108 Face Finish brush. I love Zoeva's brushes as well. So here's a quick look at that brush. It feels amazing. It is so soft and fluffy. I think it's going to be awesome for applying the powder. So anyway, guys, I'm definitely going to try out these powders and let you know my thoughts on them. I'm very hopeful that this might actually be a powder that gets along with my dry skin, so I can't wait to find out. Good morning, guys. It's Saturday. I just got the new Sigma Cor de Rosa palette yesterday, and actually on Instagram, Trendmood was saying that this wasn't going to be launching until the 14th, but I actually went on their website earlier than that, and it was already available, so I had placed my order a long time ago now, and I just got it. So very, very excited, and can't wait to try this out. It looks like the most beautiful palette. So here's a look at all the shades. I'm going to do swatches today, but if you guys would like to see a video on this, maybe with a couple different looks, and of course I'm going to definitely go through my collection and find dupes if I can for you guys as well. So if you'd like to see a video like that, let me know, but for now we can just go ahead and do some swatches. And I mean, this is just so gorgeous. You have kind of these peachy tones over here. You also have these berry tones, the purple. I love the shade here with the rose pattern in it. I think that's so beautiful as well. You have a couple warm toned options. This taupey silver looks amazing as well. So I think this is a really versatile palette. I mean, just by looking at it, you can really get like some just basic neutral looks with some of these brown shades. You can get more of a berry tone look. You can get peachy looks. There's really, I think, a lot of variety, and I think I would use every single shade in this palette. So as long as the quality is good, I think this is, you know, I could see this potentially becoming one of my favorite palettes. It also comes with a really nice brush. You have a crease brush on one end and then a flat shader on the other. And Sigma's brushes are awesome. So I think this is great to have as well. So let's go ahead and dig into some swatches and we'll see what this looks like all swatched out. Alright guys, so here's the entire palette. Again, I think this is just beautiful. I think it swatches really well for the most part. The matte shades seem very velvety, really soft and easy to pick up. There is a bit of fallout with them. And then the shimmer shades are that type that almost feel a little bit like greasy feeling. They don't have that thick, buttery, rich kind of a feel. They feel, if you have the Enchanted palette from Sigma, you know kind of how those shimmers feel. It feels pretty much the same, but they're just like super ultra smooth and also very, very metallic. So actually this shimmer over here felt a little bit more like that creamy buttery type feel, as well as these two, while these are the ones I was mainly talking about being like a little bit different. So really you have two different kinds of shimmers in here and then the matte shades. So I think this is absolutely gorgeous. Again, let me know down in the comments if you'd like to see a video on this one. Alright guys, so that's everything that I have, but just quickly I want to mention some products I got a chance to try out this week. So on my eyes today is the new Sigma Cor de Rosa palette. I am so excited about this one and had so much fun doing a look today. I actually filmed it in case you guys want to see a 3 looks 1 palette video. So I did, this is the first look that I've done with it and really enjoy it so far. But I'm excited to keep playing with it. Let me know down in the comments like what colors you'd like to see me use in this as well. I was thinking maybe I could also do like a berry tone look and maybe something warm or something on the golden side. Today's look is kind of more a little bit like peachy neutral. So anyway, let me know. I felt like this was really easy to work with, so far so good. I'm also wearing the new Beauty Pie Everyday Great Skin Foundation, and what I didn't notice about this was that alcohol is in the ingredient list, so I think that's kind of why it felt a little bit dry on my hand, and actually it smells a little bit like alcohol too. It's pretty high up on the list, so it looks a little bit dry on my skin, to be honest with you. It's not clinging to dry patches necessarily, but it just is like, it looks a little bit dry, the finish of it, which I'm not really a huge fan of, so kind of disappointed in this at the moment. We'll see kind of how it wears going into the warmer weather. Right now it's been really cold here, so my skin is still a little dry, but I don't know. There's so many foundations that I like better. I kind of feel like, I don't know that I would necessarily reach for this one. But on a positive note, I am wearing the Beauty Pie Flash False Lash Mascara. And this I love. It did such an amazing job. Like, I don't know if you guys can see my lashes. It's probably hard to tell with the eyeshadow on and everything, but I really love this brush. This teeny tiny little brush was so easy to just get like right up into my lash line. I felt like I had so much control, and this just kind of stretched my lashes out and made them super long and also added a lot of volume. So I am loving this. I actually wore it yesterday or the day before and it didn't smudge on me either. So definitely thumbs up on the mascara. I think that's awesome. I also have been using the Colleen Rothschild hair products, and I feel like my hair looks really good. It's very shiny, really healthy. I used the shampoo, the hair mask, and then the serum, and I applied the serum to my hair wet, so I blow dried, you know, with the serum in, and I didn't use it afterwards just because usually with serums, if I use it twice, like once on wet hair and then once on dry, it makes my hair weigh down a little bit more. So I didn't use it a second time, even though you can use it on dry hair, but I just felt like my hair came out really nice. So far so good on that as well. I also love the scent. I can still actually smell it in my hair. It smells amazing. So that's all I got a chance to try out this week, but definitely let me know if you want to see a video on the Sigma palette or on those Nabla palettes or anything else that I showed in the video today, and I could try to put those together for you guys. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I always appreciate you clicking on my videos and watching them. It means so much to me, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, also please hit that little button right in the corner of your screen, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care, guys. Bye.